with this message. I'm gonna speak on a lot of topics. To be honest, first off, I'm gonna start off by saying I think it's a disgrace how Blueface is treating Jaidyn, and Jaidyn, mark my word, you will get the last laugh. Okay, Blueface is hexed out allegedly. Okay, each time he came involved with a woman, and I'm not gonna say any names, that he felt, he thought, he loved, and he cherished so much, and he was going to be with, it's because he was hexed out. Okay, he was under a control spell. He was under only see me spell. He was actually under a love spell. Okay, he was under a spell to keep him away from you, to cause him to look at you differently, as like if though he can't stand you. Okay, and that's something he going through now because NEVEAH allegedly has definitely put that spell on him, hoping that she's gonna have his soul, so to speak, as she say. Well, let me say this: the only person that could take somebody's soul or have it is God. Now, if you sell your soul, that's differently, okay? Sometimes people that does black magic, witchcraft, hexing, spells, moon magic, graveyard spells, and so on, allegedly, feel like they powerful and entitled. Okay? God will let them believe that everything they're doing is working, or he will not allow them to allow it to work. In this case, Blueface also has to be taught a lesson. And that lesson is stop eating behind every woman that comes along and tell you she love you and whisper sweet lies and manipulation in your ears, okay? Women that come along and willing to do anything sexually, non-sexually, is what manipulators will do. And depend on how desperate they are, like NEVEAH wiping his poopy tail, okay? And then to tell him that she loved him. This woman just got finished sleeping with all these men at the same time, okay? To tell him that she loved him. No, 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 that ain't what I see. What I see is she feel like her potion is working so greatly, okay, that if she do anything that nobody else, especially another woman they never did, that she's going to be entitled to be the number one and the number one slot. I have bad news for you, NEVEAH. That's not happening. Excuse me. Everything that you doing and have done is going to come back onto you. All the men that you hexed, I seen between now maybe 18, 20 years before you even get in a relationship that will be lasting, okay? Jaidyn always hit it on the spot when she say what Blueface does, because don't no other woman know Blueface like her. She've invested too many years, and for the naysayers and the haters that get on here and say she acting a fool, she should be doing all that. Well, I'm gonna say this: you're not in her shoes, and you probably never walked in her shoes. You probably can't even fit her shoes. So, with that being said, let her react how she react. This woman has bared two children by this man, not one, two. And on top of that, the disgrace and the humiliation that he has given her are done unto her. It's easy for somebody to sit out on the sideline and tell her who and what she doing and how she making a fool of herself. But that may be because you never been in love before or cared about a man enough or spent that many years with someone to even want to continue to try to fight for your right and the position that you once held. Okay? And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm expressing how it is. Okay? The problem with you, Jaidyn, is let him go. I notice he always talking about this B want money. Let him say what he want to say. And I say that to say this. You didn't have those 2 kids by yourself. You ain't never asked him for nothing. You so much of a loyalist. You said, I work so I don't need child support. Let me tell you something, girl. All you need is a couple clips. That's it. You don't need all you need is the picture showing the judge how he throwing NEVEAH that $15,000 cash. And then the other clip, you really only need one, but I'm just telling you something to make it, yeah, get more money where it's need to be thrown at. How he just throwing this woman money talking about because she with him, and how he don't need to pay child support because you working, that judge gonna eat him up. Stop feeling sorry when he ain't feeling sorry for you. Stop letting him whisper sweet nothings and lies in your ear. This day, as far as he keep hollering, oh, it's content, how many times are you going to allow him to feed you that lie? See, because when he treated you how he treated you on that bus, because he really was mad and jealous because that's the same man that was sucking your toes on live, he was butthurt because he had to be face to face with him, and both of y'all, including him on the stage with the man, he was in his feelings, but he ain't man enough to say that. So he has to make you look like the villain, like you the bad person, okay? You don't have to explain yourself, period. Woman up. You see, the more they dog him, the more he just falling all over them like head over heels. Girl, get down to that courthouse. Let the judge hear the video where he's saying, I ain't got to give her nothing. And then throwing out that $15,000 cash to that bird, okay? Just for sitting in the house. Yeah. Allow him to call her all these names. And trust me when I tell you this, you're not wrong for going and allowing him to have to give you money for his children. He think because he buy them a couple clothes, okay, pair of shoes, buy your son a Roblox ticket card or whatever it is, and buy your daughter a doll or whatever that ain't nowhere near, okay? Nothing that a judge is going to say he done lost his last mind. Nope. He throwing that money around there like that to that bird. You go get everything the judge going to give you. And let him be mad, because let me tell you something, Jaidyn. You don't know if you going to still be with him or not. And after all the slimy mess he done, I wouldn't want to look at him. Period. You a human being. You ain't been nothing but loyal to him. And he wants you to be in their shoes so bad, and you're not. To where now he going to paint this false narrative of who he wants you to be as this 304. As this slut, as this whore, as he's calling you. The same woman that bare 2 children for him and been there since 6th grade. That don't wake you up? Like that still ain't nothing clicking up there like, yeah, Jaidyn? Because from this point forward, the only thing he'll be doing is talking to my attorney. I no longer have anything, and I wouldn't care if he never look at you again. At this point, he's a snake towards you, okay? Yeah. You're right. When you said what he doing with NEVEAH, and that probably ain't even his baby, you always been right on the money. But see, he don't like the fact that you know what you're talking about. So I'm going to say this. Stop wasting any more time with him and his shenanigans. Don't want to look at it. Don't want to hear about it. When somebody comes to you, be like, I got other stuff going on right now. Don't close your heart off to love, okay? Straight up. If it don't work, what they say, Aaliyah, dust yourself off and try again. That's all you do. Yeah. Don't get out there and allowing yourself to be passed around either. Don't get out there and allowing yourself to be treated like some cheap woman either. You know? Because a man would love to have a loyal woman like you. And you have to realize that. See, Blue want to put a name out there for you because Blue don't want you to get that. Because he don't got it right now. He want to play games. Yeah. So he feel like if I tell everybody she's sucking everybody and she doing all this, which you know better, they're going to look at her differently, okay? But God is a mighty God. Let me tell you something. Blue put his own self in that situation and letting all them women hex him. Eating everything they put in his face. Have you ever noticed how everything that this young lady NEVEAH gives him has something to do with the color red? Have you noticed that? I ain't got to say no more. I don't care if it is seasoning. Do you know when I seen how she put those Bible pillows, it don't matter who gave it to him, outside in the backyard with the dog, the first thing came in my spirit, the Most High said was she diabolical. Okay? She's a witch in disguise, allegedly. She gonna be his worst nightmare. Trust me when I tell you this. She gonna be his worst nightmare. She gonna even bring up false charges that he was molesting her son. See, and that's why it's not good for him to be left alone with the little boy. It's not good for the little boy to be laying all up in the bed with him and that ain't his child. Stepdaddy or not. Because she's evil and that's the side of her he don't see yet. Then he mad at his chat for telling him the truth and telling the chat to go easy on her. Well, she ain't going easy on you because she tearing them pockets up. Yeah. Because you weak and she know you a weak-minded individual. See, I'm so happy NBA young boy. All these other men didn't fall prey and weak to her trap. They knew what she was doing. They knew she was trying to get them to take care of her and pay for her. And she ran into one person she looked at as a sucker and a simp, and that's Blueface. Yeah. He got the nerve to say she was the only one on there when he was in jail, had his back. I remember the video when she said, I'm not there sending a nigga all my money because I got a son here to take care of. Ain't that something? And Jaidyn, he keep holding it over your head that you wasn't there because he mad because when he told you to stop sending boxes and putting money on his books and all this because Krishan was pissed and didn't want you to do that no more. She couldn't do it. And now he got the nerves to be mad trying to hold it over your head. But why he ain't holding that over NEVEAH's head? She was sending up $30 here and there. Why he ain't holding that over her head? See? Because it's a game to him. Yeah, I got to try to destroy Jaidyn's character so no other man would look at her in a beautiful light that she is. But see, the man upstairs does the impossible, okay? Every time Blue says shame on you, Jaidyn, it's going to be 10 times shame on him, okay? God know and see. He know and see. Every time he let a woman come in and disgrace his mother, disrespect his mama, you think God going to let him be with her? Oh, yeah. No. Because that's how God looked down upon him. But see, I'm going to tell you something. He's so hexed out, Jaidyn, allegedly by not just this young lady, but Krishan too, allegedly. See, Krishan's still playing with the magic, allegedly. Yeah, she want him to fall off. She want him to come to her. Everybody keeps saying Krishan don't want Blue. Krishan is miserable, allegedly, over there without Blue. She almost on a cracking virgin, I see, okay? If she don't crack, allegedly. She want to get back to him so bad. She tired of hearing about what everybody got to say. She don't want to hear it no more. Oh, yeah, she doing good with that. Oh, she did, she did. It's like she don't want to hear it. She ready to explode, okay? Allegedly. And the girl, NEVEAH, is not going to be there either. If so, it's out of desperation. Because Blue don't want to look like a fool. Why do you think she keeps saying, oh, yeah, let's go take a DNA test while the baby in her stomach? No. Wait till the baby is born. Okay? That's what you do. Wait till the baby is born, because I'm going to say this. I was thinking about that young lady and her baby, and that's all I was doing. And that Holy Spirit dropped down in my spirit and said, it's going to be something pertaining to the baby's skin tone going to be too dark. That's going to be the suspicious right there. The baby going to be too dark to be blues. Allegedly. Okay? But let him keep jumping and hopping around like some type of grasshopper, okay? Let him keep doing that. But don't let him use you no more as a pawn. Don't let him tell you no more this is for content. No, he's a liar. That girl got him so hexed out, allegedly. He don't even know if he coming or going. He got so many demonic sexual entities attached to him. Stop letting them come in your house. Kids are not. You're right. His kids, she done made it to where they can't even come over his house because she pushing y'all out the way. Yeah, that's what she doing with that hex, that spell. Allegedly, she pushing y'all out the way. But see, what he don't understand is that fake, false foundation is about to fall, see. Because I'm going to tell you this. I see that baby going to be here by July 28th, no later than August the 3rd. Remember these dates now, okay? This is the second time I have gotten this. And I didn't ask for it. It fell in my spirit. She done watched Blueface and seen Blueface. He a lie and says his child. Oh, yeah, he a lie and says his child. Just because he don't want to look like a fool. Well, guess what? He going to be the clown of his own circus. Yep, he already the clown. Because for one, he always let women come in and claim the foundation that you and him built for all those years. That's where he went wrong at number one. Then he tried to say you was boring. Let me tell you something. A lot of men went out there, thought they wanted to go out there and be flocking around and partying. They wanted something different and gave up the woman they had been with all those years and seen that grass wasn't as green as they thought, okay? But they messed it up by going out there trying to make somebody else the prize. Yeah. Guess what? The prize is in the Cracker Jack box. Now, you know what kind of prize that is. Yep. So, I'm going to just leave that there, okay? Your kids are hurting. Javon is old enough to get on there and see what your dad is doing. I mean, his dad. And for him to have to see his dad over there showing somebody else's child so much love, okay? So much attention. And all he do is come around for a day or two or spend the night, and that's it, you know? But he gonna eat every word he have said to you. That was so messed up. To be honest, I see he gonna end up in a miserable life. Okay? I don't know why I keep seeing not blue face, but gray face. I keep getting gray face. I'm gonna leave that there. I ain't even gonna go into what else I'm saying about that, okay? Jaidyn, rejection is protection. Remember that. Rejection is protection. Because ask yourself, am I ready to catch anything with this man, for this man, to where it's risking my life? Ask yourself that. Get back on your boss game. Get back into focusing on you. Stop drinking so much. You don't see the downfall that they sending your way to try to make you crash out and mess up your entire career, including trying to have your kids removed, okay? You don't see that. But I'm here as a messenger to let you know. You better tone it down. You don't need a drink every time you get ready to do something. Get you a non-alcoholic drink. That's what you do. You don't have to be always under the influence of alcohol, Jaidyn. I've told you this before, is what the higher up said, which is Christ. Stop believing in everybody else but yourself. Okay? That song, Wobble Wobble, I don't know if you still have contact with that man, but let me tell you something. If you don't, Try to collaborate with that man again. The music that you and that man could make could take you on such a higher peak, Jaidyn. And you know Blueface gonna be jealous of that. He already jealous of that. That's why he always got something to say about when you making music videos and all of that. He can't control you. Don't let him control you. Boss up and do what you got to do. Sometimes we can't have what we want. And the way this is going, I wouldn't want to feel another inch of pain from what this man has going on, Jaidyn. You already know him like a book. But see, this time you need to show him I'm not going to be waiting around for you. That was the last straw. Talking about you like that, calling you all these names because that's who he is. That's who the woman he pick up is. All the women that he date. Now he want to include you in that. Jaidyn, no, 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 no. Save yourself and your children. Do you know for a mother how much that hurt to hear the dad talk about the mom that bearing 2 kids for him? Do you know how much that would hurt? Jaidyn, it ain't nothing else in the world that would matter but your children from this day forth. When he want to see his kids, send the kids outside to see him. Or let him come in and see the kids and you be gone. Don't give him nothing to go on. No, don't touch me. I don't want to hear nothing. Because you giving in too much and he ain't giving in nothing. The way that man was talking about you, he gonna eat them words, man. He gonna eat them words like a dog eating a bone, and that dog ain't ate in a year, okay? Yeah. Now picture that. That's what you need to understand. And NEVEAH thinking she pushing you and his children out the way, and he's so blind he can't even see that. Her spell's gonna backfire, allegedly, okay? Yeah, they're gonna backfire. The humiliation ritual that she has on you from him, it's gonna backfire. All of it's gonna backfire. She's a obituary liar, allegedly, okay? Every time she open her mouth, it's a lie. Every time she feed him, it has some type of red something in there. Pay attention. He giving her too much access to his place. She had that cat up in there, marking everything up for her. Yeah. And the thing of it is she want to make like she bigger than the program. Let her. Because she's soon going to be in the house of tears herself. Yep, she going to be in the house of tears. Somebody going to send CPS a video the way she treating that son. Yeah. And I wouldn't put it past if they don't come and try to take her child as well. I done told you. Leave that alcohol alone. Drink sensibly. Because it's opening you up to a world and a door of distraction and vulnerability-ness, okay? You need to look at it. Blue ain't in his right mind. I'm not finna keep trying to go up against somebody that's hexed out, black magic out, spelled out, allegedly. Only thing you can do is do it moving. Do you? When he gets him act right about himself, Jaidyn, they say a man don't cry, he gonna cry a river. Okay? He definitely gonna shed some tears. But Jaidyn, don't you feel 1 inch of sorrow? Because all the times he was humiliating you, girl, calling you all that stuff, and you was being loyal to that man, and then you was helping that man, and that man gonna try to lie and say you wasn't there for him because you wouldn't pick back up off after he told you to stop because she was mad, and she wasn't woman enough to do that for him. She moved on. Guess what? That sounds like a me problem, right? That's his problem. And when he tell you that, every time he tell you, say that sounds like a me problem. Let him know that's a me problem. That don't have nothing to do with me. See, but guilt will eat up your conscience, and that's why he try to come down hard on you. See, don't run out there doing what they do just because that's what he's saying. Because he looking for something God already gave him, and that was you and them 2 children over there. And what do God say? Let him keep running on, because every time he going to keep hitting a brick wall. He going to keep hitting a brick wall. Because what he looking for, God gave it to him, but in his eyes, it's bored. I tell you this, that boredom will save your life and keep you out of prison. Oh, yeah. It'll keep you out that hellhole. See, because I tell you this, a man, a woman, any day would rather be laying in their own bed and not that silver hard bed over there, okay? Mm-hmm. I want you to understand that. Sorry about that, but I had to go and talk to someone right fast. But anywho, I just want to let you know, Jaidyn, that I kept getting for some reason, um, instead of blue being blue face, I was getting gray face. Now, gray face can mean end up being sad or end up being sick. Okay. And that's just, I'm not gonna even say what kind of sick that I see, but yeah. And you just deserve way better than the way you've been being treated and stuff. I really really like the blue. Like I was a really really blue fan, but I'm zero tolerance when I see, especially like these men that's like in the industry or even out of the industry, and the woman has been with that man when that man had zero, and then he get a little bit of fame or clout or money, and then women could just fly out the bird nest, you know what I'm saying, and just grab on, and instead of him putting them in a place and letting them know like, hey, wait a minute, you know, it's boundaries that have to be put up. He allowed them to like throw everything you and him had together away, and then just start looking at you like you were just this nobody. But remember, when I tell you that God is watching, Blue keep chasing air. I'm gonna say air because that's what he doing. I have prayed to God by the time Blue wake up and realize, Jaidyn, that you have full blown true love in your life. Somebody who gonna love on those kids the way he should have been loving on them. And when I tell you, I understand that's your kid's father, but you better think about that pain, that humiliation, that hurt, all of that, trying to make you out to be what those women are, and the loyalty that you put in with this man. Okay? That's what you need to realize. Don't you feel a lick of pity for Jonathan. Don't feel no pity. NEVEAH ain't who he thinks she is. He just catch her in lie after lie after lie, but he wants to be right so bad to where he don't want to look stupid, which he already do. She gonna bleed him to where it's like he almost ain't got an inch of blood in his body, okay? And that's just metaphorically speaking. Yeah. When he realized he was over there giving this woman all that money, but I realized why he giving it to her, okay? He portraying this because she his woman. Nope, that ain't what I got in spirit. It's because he's using her Twitch. Okay? So with that being said, he breaking her off. But girl, if you take just that little bit of piece of video with you in that child support court, yeah, NEVEAH ain't gonna be saying none of that. Okay? Because that belongs to those children. He out of line and out of pocket to watch your own kid suffer mentally and emotionally. He won't even try to be a father when Journey over there cussing everybody out. He won't even be a father. But yet and still you trying to check this young boy with his dad over there freeloading doing his own thing. That's what's wrong with the people in the world today. A lot of men. And I'm not saying babies are innocent. But what I'm going to say is they put too much into someone else's child while their own child is being mentally bled, okay? And then once that child gets to a certain point in their life, it's nothing that that father can do to fix that. Especially with Javon being at his age and very mature, and he able to go on here and see the way his dad not only treating his mother, but knowing that the household was not the same because they can't even, this girl got hexes allegedly to where his own kids can't come to his house no more, okay? Period. All that disrespecting she doing towards his mother, That's zero tolerance. So it tells you the kind of weak man that he is. And he always be like, yeah, I can read a person. You can read a person or you can bleed a person. And the reason why I say that is because when the chat trying to open up his eyes and let him know the truth about NEVEAH, all chat, don't say that, that's my girl. That's everybody's girl. Okay? You just don't know it. When her son wanted to use her phone, instantly she got a, you can't use my phone. And why do you think that is? Because one of these men that I'm reaching out to or reaching out to me might call this thing or text me while Blue sitting on side of you. He say he can read the room. He can read. Okay, no, you just can bleed. Because you get your thrill off somebody else you think feeling how you really feel. Okay? That's what it is. I'm telling you, just take heed to this message. Just take heed to the message. You will not steer yourself wrong. If you take heed to this message, just take heed to this message. I mean, grow you some balls, and that's metaphorically speaking, to where, yeah, you got to pay to talk to me. Yeah, he got to pay to talk to you, okay? Don't even let him see you. When he getting ready to come over there with the children, you be going out the side door. Call me when he leaving, okay? When he getting ready to go, wait till he get in his car and pull off. Then you go walk up to the house, okay? When I tell you, you finna have to be somebody cold, baby, you finna be like that gosh darn, that Antarctica freeze over there. Yeah, like those icebergs. You see how many years they went without melting? Okay, that's the type of coldness you finna have to have, Jaidyn. I don't care who he is. I don't care how many kids you got. He don't have a problem, baby, with humiliating you. But see, I said, wait a minute, something ain't right. Why are you talking like that to her? You want to know why he doing that? Because any other man that try to be attracted to you or want to date you, he want to make them think that you just 304. He want to make them think that you less than a woman. See? But his tactics ain't going to work, though. Because, see, he want to make sure in the end, if his plans don't work out with all these birds and these silver retrievers, because they ain't golden retrievers, okay? That you're going to still be in the wind behind waiting. No. If he ain't humiliated you enough, you need to go to the doctor and be evaluated mentally. And I'm going to say this. Save your kids. Put Journey in something to where she can get help to stop cussing, to be respectful, or you stay on her. Javon need more inner reaction of some kind that can help him besides roadblocks, okay? No. And at the end of the day, who you gonna save? Blue or your children and yourself? Who? I pray to God when this message hits you, it pierced down deep within your mind, your heart, and your soul, and your body with his presence. You can't do nothing but change, but strengthen up, but put on your ice cold. I mean cold, girl. When I say cold, I don't care if a part of you telling you to reach out and grab him and hug him and tell. No, you do. You don't want him to see you unless you on stage in a music video, on a gosh darn interview. That's it. Block his number to where the only person he had access to call is Javon. Okay? Okay. Javon, if he asks about me, don't give him zero information. Period. Where I'm at, no information. If you be cold like this, you're going to see a part of him and a side of him that you're going to say, I got that last laugh. Because nobody has invested in him as long as you have, girl. I'm telling you, you better play them cards right. I don't need to be in your content. I ain't finna act a fool for your content because you ain't getting paid. The girl getting paid. Yeah, she getting paid for him to dog you out, treat you some type of way, disrespect and humiliate you. One thing about you, Jaidyn, you better always keep that. Don't never stoop as low as how she wiped his tail. She's so desperate to have your placement, she wiped his tail. That woman said, I love you. No, you do not. You don't even love your own son. You put more energy into him than your child. You can't stand because you got to take care of that little boy. And now you want 2 babies? And he just told her right away because she hoping, Jaidyn, she can outdo you. Guess what? That's her headache. That's her headache, baby. You Jaidyn. And you will always be jaded. Like Jaidyn. That emerald, baby. I don't mean jaded in a bad way. I mean in a great way. When I tell you what I tell you, Jaidyn, do your collabs. Blue mad because he can't control you. Blue mad because he know eventually you're going to get tired of his BS and you're going to walk off. And he going to be stuck like Chuck. He going to be so stuck, I see the man might end up back in prison, okay? False allegations. Yeah, false allegations. He got to see for himself how evil the same women that he think love him so much. No, that's that potion talking, baby. That's that black magic talking, baby. Yeah, you all over the place, Blue. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know who you want. You already looking for another golden retriever. Because you already getting yourself ready to get NEVEAH out of there. You sick of her. But you play that role, though. Yeah, but you really sick of her. Yeah, you tell everybody you paying her because that's what you do. No, you paying her because she got that Twitch account for you. Mm-hmm. But anytime when a bird getting more money than your own children, you might well put. It's just like he looked like he got his head in a hole. Like you shouldn't want nobody to see your face. Nobody, because it ain't cute. Eventually, this circus gonna play out because he don't even understand. He come out everybody else is the clown. No, he the biggest clown in his own circus. Who is the ringleader? God, because he about to shut that down. He about to shut that down. Mark my word, what I say. Remember that date that I said I kept getting, July 28th, no later than August 3rd or August the 6th, that baby could be born. Remember what I said. That's going to be his karma. Because he treated his kids so bad. Yeah. And was over there loving on somebody else's, which I ain't saying it's a bad thing, but that's a little bit too much love when you got your own kid over there. You know? And then this the same girl talking about you DL. You on the down low. This the same girl talking about you want her to do kinky stuff to you like 2 men would do to each other. So now, do you actually think she land up in here like this? And the minute he do what he do and get her up out of there, there go them allegations. She gonna course her son to say he did something to him. See? Don't feel bad for him. Because he stepped in the pit of them snakes and he gonna get big. Because they all king cobras. He gonna get big. Because he tried to throw you and them children under the bus. Mm-hmm. Remember what I said, you're gonna get the last laugh. But you ain't gonna be laughing at him because you laughing because he going through the pain and the agony. 3 times is what he thought you was going through. No, you get the last laugh because like, wow, he was trying to destroy me and he got destroyed. Yeah. What did they say? You don't know who that is you land next to. Mm-hmm. Remember, every word that came out of my mouth. Jaidyn, if you got to listen to this video 2 or 3 times, trust me, listen to it. Anybody listening to this and you got access to Jaidyn, please tag this video to Jaidyn. Please tag her with this video. I'm going to leave this video right here. If T-body want to know. I don't care what it is. You can hit me up personally on my email if you want to be private, or put it in the comments. What you want me to answer or you want to know. I ain't charging nothing. And even if those just want to see, like, how accurate is she? How much do she know and how vividly can she see? Leave your question or email me privately. And I'll send you a private link back, or I'll just email you privately back what I see, what I get, what I feel. And I'm going to leave it right here. Truth seeker, truth teller, and the woman that speak facts. I ain't gaining nothing out of this. But the truth will be heard and told. Blue in for a huge rude awakening. And so is NEVEAH. And NEVEAH trying to get back on Carlissa's good side, because you know why? She gonna need a babysitter while she run out there and try to chase Blue down. Oh yeah. Carlissa, stay far away from that diabolical energy as possible. Because if not, your household will be turned upside down next. You think I'm lying? Try me. Go ahead and let her in. Go ahead. Let her in. It's the reason God broke her away from you in the first place. Rejection is protection. You think how she done talked about you like a dog and laughed at you, now all of a sudden it's, oh, Carlissa is such a good grandmother. Come on, man. For her to say, I want my baby, Lord, oh my God. I want my baby to come out Carlissa color. Really? Think she trying to let somebody know something? Carlissa, you've been warned. Rejection is protection. Because she really hates your guts and can't stand you. Yeah, NEVEAH can't stand you, okay? And what she wouldn't do to tear that household up there and that relationship up of yours, where your marriage. That's what I see. All she got to do is come in and rub the wall. Yeah. But hey, you ain't got to listen to me. Rejection is protection, says the man upstairs. And I'm out.